Hi, welcome back to Penny's podcast, where we talk to business owners who share their journey with some tips and tricks for other business owners, because we know it takes a village to really make an impact out there. Today, I have Stephen with us. He's calling in all the way from Spain on the Canary Islands, and he's going to share a little bit about his life journey and how he helps people, and a couple of tips about your website. Stephen,
Hi
welcome to the show.
everyone. Hi everyone. Thank you so much for having me. So I am Istvan. I'm a graphic designer for 18 years, and mm, I started my career at a branding agency, and I specialized in visual identity and branding. And after a few years, I decided to become a full-time freelancer, and I'm doing that ever since. And during the time, I moved to several places around, and I ended up here in the beautiful Canary Islands.
Nice. Do you have family that lives around you there?
No, no,
No. You're on your own.
yes, yes. But during these 8 years, I made a lot of friends here, so I'm very, very happy.
I bet. I bet. Do you have any hobbies outside of being a graphic designer?
Yeah, at the majored photography in a fine art at a fine art university. So photography, it is one of my hobbies. I also hike a lot because it is a very, very beautiful place where I live. But I'm also interested in architecture, history of science, and a whole lot of exciting things that makes my life really enjoyable.
Right. I would love to go on a little hiking tour with you and show me all around. That would be fantastic. Take pictures and see all the
Yeah,
architecture. I would really enjoy that.
yeah, yeah. Has a very, very specific architecture. Here is not as the same in the mainland Spain, but has some very local characteristics. And the landscape, I met so far with three people who were living more time in the Hawaii, and they said that the landscape and the scenery, the plants, it is pretty much the same. So it is very, very
I
beautiful.
see. Good comparison.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. Okay. Well, tell us what is it that you do exactly to help people? I know you said you're a graphic designer. What does that mean?
So I'm helping people basically with visuals. And because I'm specialized in visual identity and branding, I help my clients to develop the visual identity of their company, starting from the logo, the overall layout, and the structure, and the colors and the font usage for their marketing materials, for their collateral, for everything that they connect with their clientele. And okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more. I know you were saying that you have a way of helping people build their brand basically and get that messaging across to the right people. Can you expand on that a bit more?
Yeah. So me as a graphic designer, I like to think about myself as a more like a consultant who uh, helps in this basically branding journey. So starting from the tone of their visual identity and brand to choose the right style for the right target audience, and basically to connect in the best possible way with their clientele. And this includes also consultation, marketing research, marketing market research, and so on. Obviously, with my tools, I'm creating all these items, elements of their brand, like the logos, collateral material, marketing material, promotional material, or one of my personal favorite is the product identity to create the visual identity of for a product, the packaging design, and everything that.
Very
And
good.
I'm helping this in two ways. So people can reach out to me through my portfolio page or my LinkedIn account. I'm present on the social media as well. And I also have fellow professionals from other fields like marketing consultants, business consultants, basically people who are dealing with companies or individuals who may need graphic or web design services to help their clientele to have a good quality graphic design service.
And what is your background? Did you go to school to learn graphic design, or did you learn that within a company? How did that come about?
So I studied at a fine art university and I majored photography, and that what gives me the background working with visuals and the visual thinking and so on. But after graduating, I changed career and I become a graphic designer. Very good thing was that even before starting to work at a branding agency, I was working at a printing company and I was responsible to prepare files for print, all those files that our clients were sending in. I was responsible to prepare for print. So that taught me to how to deal with colors, how to deal with images, and so on and so forth, because not always looks the same to have on the screen and what you are going to print. And to make these two things aligned, that requires a certain skills. And I am very happy that this happened to me at the beginning because now I have a big technical advantage. And after a while, I discovered that the creative side, it is a much better fit for me. So I got hired at a branding agency, and that was where I learned more about visual identity and branding, how this works, how it helps companies to having a good one, and so on.
Okay, last question for you, Stephen. What's one tip you would give our viewers out there? One tip
So
about, building
yes,
a website or building your brand.
yeah. So what I very much suggest to everyone is to use this opportunity when you are hiring a graphic designer to try to consult them. Try try to tell them as much as you can about your company, your goals, about the characteristics of your venture and the market and the target audience that you have. And
Yeah, you would be able to pick a consultant. Don't just ask a friend.
yes, because when you are asking a professional, they are going to tell you an objective professional opinion, which still can be wrong, but still much closer than when you are asking a friend, because um, the friends doesn't really want to hurt your feelings, to upset you, yeah, they really want to help you, but this helps comes more from the encouragement that, okay, your website looks just gorgeous. It is just beautiful, even though that I'm not thinking that. Yeah, but I want to encourage because that person is my friend, and that could actually cost you in revenue, because think about that, those people who are going to who are still not know you as a person, but just they are going up on the internet and access to your website, they are going to be the most cruel critics that you can ever meet, because they just don't have any clue who you are, what you're offering. They are just exploring it. So if any, how can it say, there are obstacles or challenges to access your website, to navigate your website, then probably sooner or later they are just going to close your website and don't bother themselves with it anymore. And
Mhm.
the worst part in this is that those people They are not going to tell you that, okay, I left your website because I couldn't find this or that thing that I was looking for. They just shut the website down and go away, and you are just lost a client, and that's it.
Yeah. 100%. I agree with you about that. You'll never know why they left or who they were because they didn't engage. Yeah, good point.
Exactly.
All right. So how do people find you, Stephen?
So
How do they connect?
I have a portfolio website. I will not spell it, but I'm going to give you the links. And I also started an initiative where I helping other professionals to help their clients, and uh, that's called Design Ordering. And I'm also going to share that website as well.
Fantastic. Perfect. Thank you for visiting with us today. And when someone needs a website, we know who to call. Thanks, Stephen. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. Bye.